Hello, and welcome to my Let's Play of World End Syndrome. So I figured that, while I'll have the Tsukihime Let's Play on one week, on the other week I'll have, a different visual novel with, Fate Extra playing as well during, the week. The game I chose was World End Syndrome. It has begun.
Mihate-cho.
Mihate Town. This dreadful cursed town. June 1st at dusk with the signs of impending rainy season. Hey you. Don't you have to get up? You're going to Mihate Town, aren't you? Mihate Town. Yeesh. Get up. Huh? I rub my hands against my sleepy eyes. I feel like I'm still swaying in the dream. I don't even recognize where I am. Hey, you stay like that on the train and it would be a disaster. That voice brings me back to reality. You have to change trains at that station if you want to get to Mihate Town, but you were sound asleep. This doesn't look like a train. This looks more like a bus. I don't know. I know like trains in America usually don't have seats this large. But it might be different in Japan. I don't think so. This looks very much like a bus. I normally wouldn't meddle in other people's business, but I had to wake you up. You have this awful frown. She grimaced, apparently intimidating the way I had looked. Wow, no reaction? Was it too funny to laugh at? No. My heart been beating extremely fast. Or maybe you feel sick. She looks into my face and I turn away reflexively. My heart skips a beat. No, it's not like that. You're going to Mihate Town too, right? You're going there too? Yeah, that's where I'm headed. I saw you were sleeping on a brochure for Mihate Town, so... Really, you have nothing to say? Maybe like, what a coincidence, or maybe we should go there together. No, nothing. Well... Oh, I get it. Everything got to be perfect or nothing makes sense. She sat up straight. I'm Yukino Otonashi. I write for a magazine. Nice to meet you. So this is how the game started? I wonder... I don't know much about this game, so apologies if like I never seen the trailer or anything. I just saw the art style of the game and I really liked it. Our magazine had a section called Twilight Travel. We were thinking of doing a feature on Mihate Town. Mihate Town is this mysterious little place where people still believe in all kinds of myths and legends. For example, have you heard of one called The Legend of the Yomibito that brings misfortune to the town? Legend of the Yomibito? It says that the dead come back to life, slip away into Mihate Town every 100 years. And it's supposed to happen this year, according to their schedule. The dead are called Yomibito, and they said that as long as the Yomibito exists, misfortune continues within the town. Yukino Otonashi. Okay, Yukino Otonashi. Okay, got it. Sorry. Sometimes, in order to like get the pronunciation right, you got to say it like a couple of times. That way you can like get it down normally. So Yukino Otonashi. See? Just like that. Yukino Otonashi looked into my eyes. I'm unable to say anything in response. Her smile blurred and split into two, then overlaps to become one again. That's just a legend, right? Of course, but older generation told stories to pass on important messages. That's why legends are meaningful. But since Mihate Town has a lot of these old stories, it's fair to say that generation has had a lot to say. It may be something beyond what we think we know about the world. That's what I want to write about. That is true in some ways. Like, a lot of legends and myths are more so warnings or like lessons meant for the generation of that time. Like a lot of Greek myths are more so tragedies of what not to do. Like Medea is more so like a warning of be careful who you trust or put all your eggs in, because the person you like attach yourself with may not be the best person. Like, it's a tragedy that Medea is in a terrible relationship and that she's being used for everything she is. But like, they can also be warnings at the times, like a way to tell children, hey, don't do this. Like an easy example is the boogeyman. The boogeyman is like something you tell your children to encourage them not to get up at night while they're sleeping. But there's no real boogeyman that actually exists. That's just like two examples that I can think of off the top of my head. But another thing that should be said that she isn't exactly mentioning is that sometimes these lessons could be outdated and misinformed. Like, so for example, a lot of older generation will believe, for example, I'm trying to think, there's like a really good example where there was this one generation that believed in like a wind demon coming out at night, when in actuality that wind demon was just like a weasel just sneaking food. However, they believed it was the curse of the gods. But that type of like legends is like interesting when you like look more and more into it. But let me get back to the story. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? I said I was a writer earlier, but I was just starting out. But I'm just starting out. This is my first professional writing assignment. I'm really excited about this. People I don't even know are going to read what I put in print. I have a feeling I'm never going to forget this assignment. I see. I feel like I'm talking too much. I don't know why, but I can't stop myself from talking to you. He'd probably talk anyone ear off, not just mine. So how about you? Why are you going to Mihate Town? He points at the brochure in my hand. Her eyes bear down on me again. Embarrassed, I quickly turn away. I'm transferring to the high school in that town. I'll be living in a relative mansion there. Doing a different freaking Let's Play than Tsukihime and having kind of the same setup as Tsukihime. Lovely. Living in a mansion? That's unusual. Are you on your own? What about your family? My family... Sorry, it was rude of me to ask. Seeing how we just met, you don't seem to have much baggage with you. I don't like having many things in my room. Your room is usually pretty empty, isn't it? Yeah, I guess so. That's not good. Why?
分の部屋に物をあまり置か
Apparently
ない人
people who
って
don't keep much in their room tend to
消える
be
ことを考えてる人
be
なんだよ。
disposed towards disappearing.
いつでもそこから立ち去る準備ができ
It's
てる。
like they're ready to leave at any
立ち去る
time.
のは
Maybe
その部屋
it
から
means
か
they're
もしれ
leaving
ない
whenever
し、こ
they're
の世
staying,
界からかも。
wherever they're staying. Or they're ready to leave this life.
逆に部屋を自分の趣味でいっぱいにする
Conversely,
人
those
は
who filled
生
them
命力に満ち溢れ
Fill
てる
them
んだよ。
with what they like are full of vitality,
好きなアイドルのポスターとか、
like idol posters or family pictures.
君、
You
トンネルね。こ
It's
こ
a
を
tunnel.
抜
Once
け
we
いいよ。
read through it, we're finally
ようこそ見果て
welcome to Mihate Town. This, I wonder where this would be in Japan. Like, I'm guessing more of the South. Well, not like the South. Sorry about that. If you hear that in the background, I'm really sorry. Probably like more on the countryside. Definitely away from Tokyo. Maybe Kansai? There's a small square pass ticket. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. There's a small square past the ticket gate. There's a small square past the ticket. What does that mean? That's such weird phrasing. The area in front of the station is more open than I expected. A few students and businessmen are coming to the station.
ここで
This is where
僕の
my
新
new
しい
life
生活
begins.
が始ま
I turn around to see Yukino Otonashi standing nearby.
雪の
Yukino.
お、
Wow, you
ちゃんと名前
remember my
覚えてくれ
name.
たんだ。
That's great. She nodded excessively.
それじゃあ
Well,
私
I
は
need
こ
to
こ
get
で
going. Good
頑
luck,
張る
new
んだぞ。
kid.
てん
She passed me on the shoulder and leaves with a bright smile. I placed my hand over the spot on my shoulder where she touched me and watched her walk away. I feel like I'm still asleep, just dozing off. I feel strange, like I've been bewitched by a fox. Now that I'm alone, the realization that I arrived in town started to fully hit me. Once I snap back to reality, I look around the station square.
ここで僕の新しい生
This
活
is
の
where my
始ま
new
りま
life
であった
begins. The mumbled words she said and smile come to my face for some reason.
新し
A
い
new
生
life.
活
However, suddenly, the traffic flow in front of the station suddenly comes to a halt. I feel someone staring at me intently. A girl is standing under a light post a short distance away. She stands still as if trying to blend into the dust staring at me. It's like she's accusing me of something. I can't move a muscle. She slowly raised her hand. Her hand slowly raised to cover half of her expressionless face. Her left eye gleamed sharply, capturing my entire body. My breathing becomes shallow. A bat flies just past my head, missing me by an inch. I involuntarily cringe.
びっくりし
Oh
た
my god, what? When I look back at that lamppost, the girl is gone, as if she'd never been there or had been a mirage. What the hell was that? When I look at the sky, the stars are already shining above me. Even fall on the town. Even these falls on the town, my bad. It's slow as if the entire world is winding down.
こんな世界
This messed up world.
こんな世界
I wish this awful world would
What?
end. Save your progress. Alright, that's going to be it for the first episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. In case I just made a mistake and you know what, let's go for a bit longer. They were good days. Yes, they have been good days. Curtained by Agatha Christie Tips. Southern Mead Street, the town main shopping district situated near the ocean. You can find anything you'll ever need here. If you can't find it, you probably didn't need it anyway. The sound of the waves and the distance is soothing. I take a fork leading away from Sazanami Street and arrive at the plateau. Situated at the top of the hill is Mihate Town. Of a hill in Mihate Town, this mansion is owned by the protagonist's uncle. In modern design, the view from the outside porch is a must-see. The main character lives here while attending Mihate High School. I eventually see a mansion draped in the darkness of the evening. This is my uncle's mansion. This will be my home from now on. It's a little large for one person to live in alone, but I'll get used to it. Mihate Town. A coastal town of 8,000 people. What the frick? That's huge. Sitting between two capes. This town considered to be a summer resort long ago, with prominent families keeping mansions here. However, as the influence of Kamishiro family grew, tourism subsided, and even now the beautiful beaches are off limits to swimmers. Mihate Town, I'll be living on my own in this empty little town. Little. Definitely isn't little with 8,000 people. For a moment, a strong breeze brushes by my cheek. I turn away. The sea entered my view. What is that? There's a black dot moving by that lighthouse. When I squint at it, it stopped moving. I stare at it for a while, but it doesn't move a bit. I must be tired. I take the key I've been given out of my pocket. When I open the front door, I find myself looking into a fairly large entryway. I step inside to take my shoes off and discover another pair of shoes lying there as if unceremoniously kicked off. It's a pair of women's pumps, I suppose. They must have been left behind by a previous visitor. I place my own shoes neatly along the wall and look around the dim room. I go for the light switch along nearby walls. There it is, right next to the front door. I find the switch and flip it on. Whoa. The living room is quite large, but that wasn't the reason for my reaction. There's trash everywhere. Potato chips, potato chip bags, empty bottles, fashion magazines are scattered on the floor. The woman who used this place previously must have been a world-class slob. I feel the need to clean, but I want to unload my luggage first. I've been told to use the bathroom on the second floor. I stand in the center of the living room and look around. The stairs up to the next floor are in front of me. They're made of wood and have no handrail, almost like a ladder. I start going up the stairs when I hear a jingling sound coming from the back of the living room. What was that? It was a wind chime. There's a large enclosed porch on either side of the living room. The lights of the town are spread out below. Beyond them, the sea is descending into the night. I think I can see all of Mihate Town from here. There are patio tables and chairs here. There's a lamp on the top of the ice box. It must be one of those kinds of sensors that turn on when it gets dark. The dining room table is on the other side. This patio and the kitchen is beyond that. The bathroom seems to be on that side, too. The laundry machine must be installed over there as well. What a messy house. Like, messy setup, I mean. I see a fan, a set of couches, and other furniture, but something seems to be missing. There's no TV. In the city, I mainly use my TV as a stand-in for a clock, so not having one isn't particularly huge issue for me. I suddenly noticed a radio sitting on the top of the table. A radio? I wonder if it works. I pick it up and check to confirm that it has battery in place. Then I take it and head for the bedroom upstairs. There's a single bed and a wide desk. This was originally a guest room, so it's minimally furnished. But it's still a rather large room. It seemed kind of luxurious for a student like myself. I put my luggage down well, turn on the light, head back down with the radio in hand. Alright, with that will be the end of episode 1. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.